So first up on the list is the GOOF Proof Brow Pencil. Okay. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yasmin and I'm passionate about beauty, skincare, lifestyle and wellness. So if that sounds like it's up your alley, please be sure to subscribe. So today's video is everything sisters not twins. I will be reviewing the Benefit Brow Superstars kit. I bought this about 6 months ago. This is the first time I've used any of the Benefit Brow products. I want to give myself, a bit of time to get used to them, become accustomed to what kind of look they give me and how I feel about them. So yes, I purchased this back in February. Not my intention to purchase this, but the sales assistant was really lovely and she kind of convinced me. I bought this for £34.50. She told me at the time that the individual products within this kit would retail at about £120. So for me, I was like, oh, go on then. And I purchased it. So this video today, I'm just gonna give you a rundown of each of the products and my opinions on them. So let me, probably I should show you what's inside. I'm gonna take off the top hat. Ooh, why is it so hard now? That's what she said. Okay, so I purchased my kit in the shade 4, which is a warm deep brown, just like me. And inside the kit you get 6 different products with different intended uses and applications. So without further ado, let's get into the review. So first up on the list is the GOOF Proof Brow Pencil. Okay. First up on the list is the GOOF Proof Brow Pencil. Why can't I speak? First up on the list is the GOOF Proof Brow Pencil. So this was the first Benefit Brow product that I'd ever used and I really did enjoy it. I really enjoy how there is a spoolie on one end and on the other end you have the brow pencil, which is really convenient and quick and easy. I think the pencil itself applies very smooth and seamlessly, and it helps you just get your brows done really quickly. I would say that the pencil is perfect for 5-minute brows in the morning before work. Say you don't fancy doing a full face or you're waking up a bit late, it's going to be your best friend. And I'd also say it's really good for after the gym. If you remember that exercise class I was talking about a few videos ago, where you literally sweat so much you have to wash your face after, I would pop this in my gym bag and bish bash bosh, Bob's your uncle, class is over, back to the office. It's just so, I just really did like this. The design for the pencil is quite unique in my opinion. So it's got this very interesting shape. It's on an angle. I can't remember what this shape is called. I'm going to insert a picture and hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. But basically you've got like a thinner tip of the pencil, which is for giving you definition and kind of aiding you make those kind of hair-like strokes. And you've got a thicker, wider part at the bottom, which is designed to help you fill in your brows quicker. So this is very helpful, but the only thing is, once you wear down that top thinner part and you're left with kind of the bottom bulkier part, things get very heavy very quickly. You have to make sure you're using a lighter hand to still create the illusion of hair and brows as opposed to just like a thick, bold line. I mean, some people like that kind of thicker, bulky brow, but if that's for you, that's for you. But for me, it's not cute. As somebody with thick brows, that thinner part wearing down is a bit of an enemy of progress because things, they can you can become a bit sluggish, if you know what I mean. And listen, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I used to sport those brows back in some very dark times in my life, but we've moved on since then and that's not the look that I'm going for. So that's the only kind of drawback of this pencil. So would I buy this again? Yes, since I initially purchased this brow pencil 6 months ago, I've actually repurchased it 3 times, and that's just because of how convenient and easy to use it is. I now opt for a shade 6 as opposed to the shade 4, and that's because I just like my brows to stand out a little bit sometimes, and I feel like the deeper shades help me achieve the look I'm going for a bit more. but yeah, I really do like this pencil. Next on the list is the 24-hour brow setter. So this is essentially a brow holding gel, and from personal experience I can say that it definitely does last 24 hours. When I initially looked at this in store, I didn't purchase it because I had another brow gel that I thought was my favourite. But basically the sales assistant said to me, a little goes a long way, and I just kind of brushed it off. I was like, she's just being dramatic, like why would you say that to me? But when I purchased this and started applying it like I would apply my usual brow setter, I soon discovered what she was talking about. Like, this thing sets your brows. Your brows are not going anywhere with this. I literally applied too much once and my brows were crispy, like crispy. They were giving me snap, crackle and pop, honey. They were solid as a rock. So yes, use sparingly. I know for this reason it's going to last me a long time. I've not had to repurchase at all. But yes, it's just, I really do like this. It's got a bit of a, because I smell everything, it's got a bit of a like PVA gluey kind of smell. But that kind of makes sense when you think about how well it does hold your brows. It is really, really good. I actually do enjoy this. So would I purchase this again? Yes, yes, yes. As I said, because I use it so sparingly, I don't think I need to buy one for a very long time. But it's definitely going to be replacing my usual favourite. Like my favourite, I don't even look at her anymore. I just go for this one. To be fair, I tend to use it when I am going out for a long day. If we have like a 12, 18-hour day, I will definitely put this on. But if I'm just going to be in the house or like just popping out for lunch or something, I will tend to use like my favourite. It's not my favourite anymore. I'll use my usual gel. I hope this is making sense. Next up on the list is the Precisely My Brow Pencil. So this is my new favourite brow pencil, period. Not just out of the Benefits Brow Superstars kit, but that I've ever used in my life. And that is because it is just so thin. It is so thin. It allows you to create really delicate hair-like strokes. So it's great for achieving a very natural brow, which is what I prefer to go for these days, or even achieving a laminated kind of look. It is just, I love this. It's so good. It's so good. I really do like this. I would recommend this pencil to people with sparse eyebrows, as it allows you to create the illusion of more hairs without creating that thick, bulky look. A lot of people do like that look, but personally, no thank you. But I'd also recommend this pencil to those with thick eyebrows, because you can just create the odd hair where you need it. It's my favourite because I have thick eyebrows and I personally like to opt for a more natural look these days. So you can see that I've actually got eyebrow hairs. And yeah, the design really facilitates controlling where you create that fullness, as opposed to just giving you fullness. Do you know what I mean? There's a little bit of the precision. That's what I really love, to be honest. So would I purchase this pencil again? Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. Unlike the GOOF proof, I would not repurchase this in anything but shade 4. I feel like if I was to do shade 6 in this, it would just be too much, way too much. If there's anything that you do purchase from this video, let it be this. I could talk about this for a long time. I really just like this pencil. Next on the list is the GIMME Brow Plus Blowout Gel thing. What's it called? Next is the GIMME Brow Plus Blowout Eyebrow Gel Duo. That's a mouthful. So this is a volumizing gel with microfibers to create a thicker, fuller brow. So this can be used to create a laminated, a very natural, or a very effortless, low maintenance brow. In my opinion, it looks better on brows that have been threaded or waxed and have that very clean cut shape. I don't tend to use this because I tweeze my eyebrows, so often I have those kind of stray hairs around the main brow, I hope I'm making sense, that kind of go in no direction, don't have any purpose, don't do anything for my look. So I do use the concealer method. I know it's super old, but I like it. Like, what can I do? Do you know what I mean? So I don't really use this. I had tried it a few times though, I will say that. I obviously purchased this in the shade 4 as with the other products in the kit, but I really feel like this had very grey, ashy undertones. I mean, who wants ashy brows, honey? That's not cute. I personally didn't find it to be that volumizing, so it's what's like, who cares? They do, when I say they, I mean Benefit do sell this in really funky colours, so I feel like it could be useful to people who have like really bright coloured hair and don't want to bleach and dye their eyebrows. That could be a potential use for this. Otherwise, for me, I'm just not really that fussed with this. And actually, this goes off in 6 months, so I'm probably going to put this in the bin. So will I repurchase this? No, thank you. No, 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 no. I don't hate it, but I strongly dislike it. So, you know, take that as you will. Next on the list is the Cabral Eyebrow Cream Gel Colour. This is essentially a pomade. I've got nothing bad to say about this. My introduction to pomades was with ABH, as with a lot of people my age, I think. Yeah, I don't have much to say because a pomade is a pomade is a pomade, darling. Do you know what I mean? But this one in particular, it's very long lasting. It has a smooth consistency, very easy to apply, especially with this angled brush that you get with the pot. It's very small, so it gives you that, you know, again, the control, the precision of where you want to create the brow. Yeah, I've got nothing bad to say about it. The longest I've worn this is 18 hours. Paired with the 24-hour brow setter, and they did not budge. I was super happy with this. I think that this will last you a long time. It's super tiny, but the amount that you use and how far it goes, this is going to last you a really long time. Granted, I don't use it that much because the days of Yasmin wearing pomade were the days of Yasmin having thick, ugly, hideous brows. So yeah, I just don't really use pomade like that anymore. I'm more of a pencil girl, but I think you run a much smaller chance of having that thick brow when you use this angled brush. I do really like this. I do really enjoy this. So would I purchase this again? Probably not. And that's not anything against the product. It's just because I don't really use pomades like that anymore. I'm more of a pencil kind of girl. But if you like pomades, I would recommend this to you. I think it's very good value for your money. I mean, as I said with the Goof Proof, in the last 6 months, I've repurchased it 3 times. And the Precisely My Brow would be very similar story with that. So I think this is, yes, definitely good value for money. And the brush, I really do like the brush. So yeah, it's not negative, but it's just not for me. Last on the list is the 3D Brow Tones Eyebrow Enhancer. I did not understand this product at all. As I mentioned before, I purchased all of the products in the shade 4, but this colour was very bronzy, looked like a penny, and I really just did not like it. I will say that the brush that the product comes with is very interesting. It's, yeah, it really facilitates precision. It's got this like little spiky bit at the end to kind of catch all your hairs. I thought that was probably the most interesting thing about the product. I believe that its intended effects of creating buildable highlights, adding dimension and complementing your eyes would work a lot better on people of lighter complexions, but this particular colour did nothing for me, so I really don't use this. Again, it's got that very glue-like smell. Is it PVA glue? That's one you use in school, right? I think it smells like PVA glue a bit. I'm just not really sold on this whatsoever. I don't really understand what it would do for you. If this is a shade 4, right, and it's bronzy, I wonder what like a shade 6 is, and is that going to do anything for anyone? Interesting. So would I purchase it again? No. Shiny bronzy eyebrows do nothing for me, so no thank you, return to sender. In summary, I'll repurchase the Goof Proof just for how quick and convenient it was to use. The Precisely My Brow, simply for versatility and controlling the kind of looks that you can create. The 24-hour brow setter, which is now my new favourite brow setting gel. I will repurchase it as and kind of when I need to. I'm very much on the fence about the pomade, and not because it's a bad product, but simply because pomade was very 2014 Yasmin, who had very thick, bulky, ugly caterpillar eyebrows. But we move. Yeah, I'm just not sure. I know it's down to how you apply, but also I feel like pomade moves more than pencil does. That's just my opinion. So I'm not sure. I definitely will not, never, ever repurchase the GIMME Brow Plus or the 3D Brow Tones. I'm so good over here. But if you do use the 3D Brow Tones, please let me know what earthly reason you have for using it, to kind of what does it do for you. Like, I'm genuinely intrigued. Please leave a comment, let me know. If you've used any of the other brow products featured in today's video, please let me know. Just drop a comment down below. Yes, I think that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.